Hello everybody and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events. And yeah, this is all coming together as we thought. Not a major severe weather outbreak, I think, but there will be some severe weather that we'll have to deal with for today. What I'm trying to say is I think we've seen bigger outbreaks before, but this one will bring some severe storms to the state, more likely later this afternoon. Now, what you're looking at is a snapshot of our 5 live Doppler radars and satellite imagery at 7:24 in the morning. And the thing I want you to pay attention to is what I was talking about on Facebook and on my previous blog post as well. This is all called convective debris. And all that means we had those big thunderstorms and a disturbance out here in Texas and Oklahoma, and all that fizzled out. And this is what's left over of that. And it's just not that much. But here's the thing. What it's doing is it's got an area of clouds and some showers around, and that helps keep instability in check. So what will have to happen if the atmosphere destabilizes, if it does destabilize, these clouds are going to have to break apart. The sun comes out and then it destabilizes, and then the threat for severe weather goes up at that time. The other thing, we have winds coming out of the south. If they start to come more out of the southeast ahead of these thunderstorms, that gives the thunderstorms more spin and the ability to rotate, and then that's where your tornado threat comes into play. That chance is there. It's not great, but it is there. The greater threat is for wind and then hail. So again, that's the setup right now this morning with the satellite and the radar. Now, there's a severe risk for today, and the Storm Prediction Center is basically carpet bombed much of the state with the much of the country with the slight risk, I think. And then this is that area that I told you about, what they call the enhanced risk, which is between the slight and the moderate. So this is, out of everything, the greatest potential is in this area for severe weather. But what does that mean? Well, here's the tornado threat. In this brown shaded area, that means that there's a 5% chance for a tornado within 25 miles of a point. That's not all that good. So again, that threat is there, but it's low. This is the greatest threat. It's a wind threat today, 45% chance within 25 miles of a given point. And that's mainly due to the expected squall line feature that we're going to see move through the state late today and tonight. Now, again, I'm going to show you the timing in just a little bit. The hail threat is there. 15% chance within 25 miles from a point. And again, that should be noted that severe hail is 1 inch in diameter or greater. And by the way, let me go back here to the wind threat. This is the wind threat. Again, when we say wind threat, we're talking about winds of 58 miles per hour or greater. That's the severe wind threshold. So when we look at the impact forecast as a whole for the state, I've got hail at medium. Remember, that's 15% chance within 25 miles of a given point that you'll have severe hail, 1 inch diameter or greater. The wind threat is by far the greatest. And again, within 25 miles of a point, it's a 45% chance. And then there is a tornado threat, but it's low. And if you get under one of these thunderstorms, there's that threat for some from flooding. You can get a quick inch or two of rain. So it would be localized flooding. It would be brief, but it could be flash flooding, and you don't want to take that lightly at all. Now, this is our high-resolution simulated radar futurecast, and you see what we call, this is at, this morning I'm recording this at 7:30. It's not doing a bad job picking up on the clouds and the rain, and even has some coming through around 9:30. We'll see if that's right. Then things start to clear out a little bit, and that's the concern, where you start to get breaks in the clouds and you start to get some heating and some instability. That's at 2:30 in the afternoon. You're already starting to see a line of thunderstorms developing out here in eastern Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas at 2:30 in the afternoon. So there's your clock right there at 2:30 in the afternoon. And then look what happens at 4:30. There's the line. Once this line here passes you, and this is where we're expecting the threat for high winds with that line. And there will be a high wind threat with these individual cells. But once this line passes you, the severe threat's over. And we'll have to watch any cells out ahead of it for any rotation of the thunderstorms. That's where your tornado threat will develop. Again, and that's low. 5 o'clock this afternoon. 5:30, 6 o'clock. So at 6 o'clock, you see the line trying to develop. You see these cells out ahead of it. That's at 6 o'clock. That's at 7 o'clock. And again, you get concerned for any of these cells out ahead of it. I'm not saying it's going to be exactly right there, because this is just a simulation. It's not going to be perfect at all. But this gives you a good idea. This is where the line is located. You have thunderstorms out ahead of it. I think many of these will be severe. And then by this time, by 7 o'clock, the severe threat's over for northwest Arkansas. And you got to remember, this model only goes out 15 hours. This is at 9:30 tonight, and it looks like it's eastern Arkansas that has heavy rain and some severe thunderstorms with it. And then the severe threat is coming to an end across western, northwestern, north central Arkansas, and is getting ready to come to an end probably by midnight tonight across central sections of the state. So there you have it. That's my latest thoughts. And again, stay with us on Twitter at KTV News. You get instant watches and warnings here on the Arkansas Weather Blog. We're in what is called storm mode, where everything at Channel 7 is geared and is prioritized around weather. And we do that kind of in a frame of mind to get everybody set for your safety. We're there in these situations. We're there along with the National Weather Service to save lives and property. And so we're going to be watching these thunderstorms with our 5 live Doppler radars, with the volumetric radar as well, and we've got our team of meteorologists too. So just stay with us here at Channel 7. We'll keep you updated with the very latest in the Arkansas Weather Blog. Have a great rest of your day, and stay tuned to Channel 7.